Nazaalibwa mu Uganda era nkulidde mu Uganda nalulungi wakune gwange donde. Yazaalibwa mu nze Uganda yange era okujagala saasoma wabula butonde. Kankulamuseeko maama Uganda.
Omulabi waffe omulungi webale kwekumira KBS TV okuviira ddala eri gye watandikidde mpaka akaseera kano. Munnange tugamba nti ekyo kyokola kyamaanyi nnyo. Nantambi Sarah mbanyigiddewo ne program Tulambule buli lwa Sande tosanye kubanga ate munnange ogisobwa munono mwetusomera ne tuyiga wamu n'okulaba ebyobulambuzi ebiri mu bitundu by'ennyaffe Uganda ebyenjawulo. Gwe munnange azzenga agoberera programu eno ate naawe eyakaneegattako nga leero lw'osoose okuba nga naawe ogiraba nkwaniriza era nga nkujjukiza nti tukyatunuulira ebyobulambuzi ebiri mu Queen Elizabeth National Park eno nno ng'esangibwa mu bugwanjuba bwa Uganda ate munnange eno egatta disitulikiti okuli Lubirizi, Lukunjiri, Kannungu wamu ne Kaseese ate era ng'ogasseko ne disitulikiti y'e Kamwenge. Ekkuumiro ly'ebisolo lino liyina ebyobulambuzi bingi era nga muno mwe mulina Amazike, mulimu emigga n'ennyanja gamba nga Lake George, Lake Edward, River Chambura ne Kazinga Channel. Embeera y'obudde mu kitundu kino wamma ya mulembe ddala wamma ate era ssaako n'ebintu ebirala bingi nnyo ebiri mu kitundu kino ng'omukyala Ruth Imalingati bw'atunnyonnyola.
Chambura Gorge, which is one of the unique parts of Queen Elizabeth National Park that most of the tourists wish to visit. Queen Elizabeth National Park, I can say it started way back in 1952 as Kazinga National Park. But then in 1954, they had to rename it to Queen Elizabeth National Park. And the reason was to commemorate the visit of Queen Elizabeth II. She's the late, and since there's still fresh memories, we pray for her soul to rest in peace. But she left the legacy behind that Queen Elizabeth National Park, which wasn't known that much, came to be known because it was renamed to Queen Elizabeth National Park. It is the second largest national park in Uganda, totaling an area of 1,978 square kilometers. It is a conservation area that comprises of Chambura Gorge, Ishasha Wildlife Reserve, and then we have Rwenzori Mountain National Park. For managerial purposes, they had to join it to see that it's headed by one manager, that is the conservation area manager. And it's a park that is in different ecosystem. It's in different diverse ecosystem, which are ranging from the open savannas. We get the forest, the gorge, and then the woodland part of it, the wetland part of it, and then of course the water bodies. We have Lake George, we have River Chambura, we have Kazinga Channel, we have Lake Edward, among the water bodies that we have. But specifically for the gorge is one of the special places that visitors wish to visit.
Kansubire munnange ebigambo by'omukyala Ruth Imalingati obitegedde bulungi nnyo. Omulungi wange atulaba tugenda kulambula Chambura Gorge eno nno ng'esangibwa mu disitulikiti y'e Kaseese. Chambura Gorge emanyikiddwa ennyo nga amaka g'Amazike wamu n'ensolo endala. Ate munnange ekifo kino kitono ddala mu ndabika naye munnange Mukama yakiwunda mu ngeri eyeewuunyisa kubanga bw'otuukayo kikuwummuza ebirowoozo. Chambura Gorge yatondebwawo olw'enjatika ezajja mu ttaka ezina nno ne zikolawo ekiwonka eky'amaanyi ate era nga kiwanvu.
It is called KYAMBURA Gorge, or the other name is, it means a home of apes or a home of primates. It is a small gorge which was created because of different geological forces. I can say Queen Elizabeth National Park has features that were created because of volcanic eruption. Some were caused by a result of faulting. And for the gorge itself, it happened that the crack that went through the land created this valley. It is a valley which is small, but very unique. One, it is 16 kilometers long. From where we are standing towards towards Kazinga Channel, it is 12 kilometers. And then behind me, this side, there is more 4 kilometers. And it is able to be a home of chimpanzees. These are the great apes. It's a family, or you can also name it a community, of so far there are 30 chimpanzees that are permanently living in the gorge. Though the other part of, I can say, a challenge to them, once this gorge was connected to Kasioktomi Forest, which is this side of my right, but the encroachment, which is so far a big challenge, people are encroaching the park, and some of the, I can say, patches of forests were encroached because of firewood, because of farmlands, has made these chimpanzees to get kind of enclosed in this gorge.
Mulabi munnange Kyambura George maka ga bintu bingi nnyo nga muno nno mwosanga n'emiti egisingira ddala obukadde mu ggwanga lya Uganda wamu n'egyo egy'enjawulo egyeyambisibwa mu kujjanjaba endwadde zino na ziri.
That beautiful coverage of the forest canopy shows us a very unique and special trees that are in the gorge. They are in a unique way that most of them are eaten by the chimpanzees. Like we have a Ficus sycomorus. It's one of the fig trees that chimpanzees would wish to feed on. It's a species that grows near rivers. As well, we have among the many species of trees, we also have Chrostophorus patterns, locally called the Entarogua tree. They believe that it's a tree that protects you against witches, things like that. But it's so special that animals do eat it. And then we also have ironwood. In fact, ironwood is the most famous tree in the gorge, and it is in a big number of trees. They eat the beans, and as per now, this is what is ready for them to be eating. We also have Telegota tree. Telegota, I can say it is one of the tallest trees in the gorge. It also gives a bean pad with very nice, beautiful pink fruits that are also eaten by the primates. And then among the trees, we shall also add the Pseudospondylus. Pseudospondylus is microcarpus, is a tree that is locally called jambula in the forest. Not the jambula the one we use at home, but this is the jambula at the forest. It's also special that it gives buttresses, it gives fruits for the chimpanzees. It also gives chimpanzees to have a delicacy in meat. Chimpanzees hunt meat, and then while eating meat, they use the leaves to accompany a piece of meat to help in the digestion. As well as for communication, chimpanzees buttress drum. They do vocalizations. They also do what we call buttress drumming. They hit a tree, and in time of hitting a tree, everyone be alert to hear where the buttress drum is coming from. So it is a way of communication, and it is also a way of showing power. If somebody hits a tree, this shows that how that chimpanzee is strong.
So nga ate mulimu n'omugga oguyitamu era nga guno gusikiriza ensolo ez'enjawulo okujja okunywa ku mazzi. Abalambuzi abasinga bajja mu kifo kino olw'okulambula amazike gayite ga chimpanzee. Amazike gano geeyisiza ddala ng'abantu. Ate munnange nga bwe gaba gatambula era gakuŋŋaana ne gatambulira wamu nga famire. Munnange nno obadde okimanyi nti amazike gano galina ebika nga naffe Abaganda bwe tulina ebika eby'enjawulo. Mu Buganda kiba kivve omuntu okuzaala mu kika kyavaamu, wabula ate ne mazike gano kivve nnyo ezzike okuzaala mu kika kye livaamu.
The gorge is a home to 30 chimpanzees that are fully habituated. Habituation is a process that human beings or researchers or field assistants devote their hearts to see that they follow chimpanzees, to see that they get used to human presence. It's not an easy thing. It's a process that can even take 15 or even 20 years to see that these chimpanzees get used to us. In following them up, you start all the time from 6:30 in the morning when they are leaving the beds. Chimpanzees make nests every evening. They make nests, and when they make these nests, they use them once a night. They are not ashamed to make another nest for the next night or to the next day. Chimpanzees are so special in a way that they are the most closest animals to a human being. They are so close to a human being in a way that they are 98.7 to human, meaning the lifespan of a chimpanzee is not far from a lifespan of a human being. Chimpanzees can live 40 to 50 years in the wild, and they go gestation period 8 months. They carry the baby in the stomach for 8 months, and they normally give birth to one infant. Through a life of a chimpanzee, as they live in the gorge or in the forest, chimpanzees, they eat fruits. They eat leaves of some of these trees. And then 2 to about 4% of their diet goes on meat, meaning that chimpanzees do hunting, and they can hunt other monkeys like the colobus monkeys, black and white colobus monkeys, the red colobus monkeys, though we do not have them here in the gorge. We have the blue monkey, the red-tailed monkey, and the chimpanzees can also hunt the baboons and a red duiker for meat. And they are animals that are so wise in a way that they mind their diet. And they make sure that they do not get stomach upsets. They eat food for medicinal purposes. They eat food to see that the digestion is good. Meaning that if they are to eat meat, chimpanzees plan ahead of their hunting to see that they either be near a tree called Exasperata africana, or they can be near a tree called Pseudospondias. The reason why chimpanzees make sure they are near these trees is that as they make a kill, by the way, the other part is, I did not show you how the chimpanzees make a kill. Chimpanzees do what we call a planned hunt. So when they plan to hunt, they will allocate themselves. Others will be on the ground, others will go in the middle of the trees, and then others will go high up to see that these monkeys will not have escape route out. And when the chimpanzees scare them, they do a lot of vocalizations, they do a lot of scaring calls, they do a lot of buttress drumming to see that these monkeys will get to lose their life or weaken up, and then the chimpanzees grab them. So when the chimpanzees grab them, chimpanzees use tools. Chimpanzees can get either a log to hit the head of the monkey so that it loses its memory or its consciousness, and then they tear it to eat. Or they can grab him and hit his head on a big tree. That is the way how chimpanzees kill the monkeys. And another most important thing that I needed you to know about chimpanzees is chimpanzees are related to human beings, just like our culture. You do not marry in the same culture, in the same clan. Meaning chimpanzees, when they reach their maturity age, 12 years, 13 years, the female chimpanzee is supposed to move out to another community to see that she will go to mate there and start a family. And since they mature, the male chimpanzee will not leave the home, because they have to gang up to see that their territory is safe. They don't wish another chimpanzee of another territory. In fact, with chimpanzees, a male chimpanzee of another community to reappear here, these ones will just gang and kill him. They only welcome a female. You know, with the females, even with the human beings, nobody will chase a female. So it is male chimpanzees that get killed by chimpanzees of another community. Chimpanzees, I told you, they live a lifespan of 40 to 50 years. And through a female chimpanzee life, she can give birth at least every 2 to 3 years. She can bear another baby. And through her life, she can have up to 4 births. She can give birth 4 times. And the social behavior of chimpanzees, I told you chimpanzees are more related to human beings. Chimpanzees, I can say they can time themselves. They live a life which is called fusion, meaning they can come together, they can split, but it is one community. So splitting or coming together is through communication. They do buttress drumming, they do vocalizing. In fact, different calls of chimpanzees have different meanings. You can hear a call and you know, oh, those chimpanzees are scared. You can hear a call and know, oh, those chimpanzees are feeding. You can hear a call and know those chimpanzees have either seen a lion or an elephant or even a leopard.
Munnange nno ebyokuyiga tebiggwaayo. Bye tulina okuyiga ku mazike bingi nnyo ate nga byewuunyisa. Tukyali ku programu Tulambule wano ku KBS TV. Nange omuweerezaawo Natambi Sarah ng'ate munnange mba nkutuusaako ebyobulambuzi byonna ebiri mu ggwanga lyaffe Uganda. Mulambuzi munnange, okutuuka mu kifo kino si kya bbeeyi. Yitayo nawe weerabireko n'amaaso go olyoke okkirize bulungi ate era otegeere lwaki Uganda bagituuma ekkula lya Afrika. Gwe wenna anaalambula ekifo kino, bino by'oba oteekeddwa okuba nabyo.
Visitors who wish to come to Chimpanzee Gorge, to plan it ahead before coming, to see that they come dressed on trekking clothes, maybe a long-sleeved shirt, long pants, safari boot or jungle boot, or these common gumboots of ours. And you can also pack along with you an insect repeller. That is in case of flies, but they are not permanently there. Flies slope down to the gorge when the elephant or the buffaloes have sloped down to the gorge. They are not permanent residents there. As well, don't forget to bring a bottle of water. Ruth again is my name, who has been proudly talking about the Chimpanzee Gorge. I've been a guide for the last 25 years. And I'm very proud of it. It is a job that has kept me look younger than my age. And I've kept my face smiley to show that I love my job. Please, Ruth again is my name.
Kansubire munnange obitegedde era gwe wenna anaagenda okulambula otegedde ki naki ky'olina okuba nga weetikka oba ky'olina okutambula nakyo osobole okuba nga ate onyumirwa bulungi olugendo lwo lw'okulambula ebintu eby'enjawulo mu ggwanga lya Uganda. Webale kuba mulabi mulungi negattaako ne sandijja nga tulambula nnyaffe Uganda yonna okuba nga ate tugimalayo wano ku KBS TV. Sigala ng'ogyekuumiddeko mubeere bulungi tovaawo.
Yawanga Uganda ebibala ewaffe tulabye twekka abantu abakozi ate abalina okwagala mu Uganda.